Good afternoon from British Columbia. And we've got ourselves some news for the day, so I've mushed it all together into one video. There was a trade that occurred a few hours ago, and I went, I can't do a video just on that. So I didn't, so here we are with all the other topics of the day. Borgman. Remember Borgman in Toronto? Borgman and Rosen. I like both defensemen. I'm going to be completely honest. I think Borgman and Rosen are both NHL level. They're not going to be top four, but I think they're both decent. Andreas Borgman, I was really surprised Toronto didn't use him more over the last couple of seasons than they did. And now he's with the St. Louis Blues. I think that's a solid addition for the Blues. It cost them Jordan Schmaltz. Schmaltz only played 20 games for the Blues last year. The Leafs, there's some issues with their depth. And the fact that Borgman and Rosen are both gone tells me that, yes, there was an issue there where Mike Babcock looked at Rosen and Borgman and said, I can't play these guys. And I think that when he and Kyle Dubas sat down after the season to kind of hash things out, I think this was part of it. I think this, look, Sparks is gone, Borgman's gone, Rosen's gone. These are three guys that Babcock was rumored to not really want on the team. So those guys are all gone. The dirt sheets are proven true about that, which is unusual. So take that and just, try not to be too afraid of it. But this is going to be an interesting addition for them. 1 year, $2 million deal for Rodrigues. That, I don't know, compared to some of the contracts that have come out, it seems a little bit high. That being said, I like Rodrigues a lot. I've been, very complimentary of Evan Rodrigues. The overall, top tier talent may not be there, but the effort is. Most nights he's fantastic. And of the Buffalo Sabres, he would be one of my favorites. I've had people asking me to do a list of your favorite players on each team. I'll probably do that either on the weekend or into next week. Because you love videos where you can do lists and stuff and people can go, you're wrong about who your favorites are. And I've seen that. So, I'm not really kidding. I've seen wrong. My favorite is wrong. Anyways, and if you check out the entertainment channel, there's lots of times where apparently I'm wrong about my opinion. So, PK Subban, reason I'm wearing Devils. PK Subban's been introduced by the team, and PK is saying all the right things about being a mentor to the young team and how excited he is to be playing in Jersey. And he has 9 million reasons to give it his best with the New Jersey Devils this year. And we'll see how things turn out for him. I did mention him in the top 20 defenseman video I did earlier today, of course. And I know he had a down year. I know he can bounce back, and we'll see what happens. This does upgrade New Jersey's blue line, their attack, especially the offense from the blue line. We'll see how things turn out with guys like Subban and Butcher on the blue line. And you compare that with what the Devils had going for them 3 years ago, say, on the blue line. Things are really, really different for them. Sheldon Dries gets a 1 year, $735 million. Quite generous contract. Elon Musk apparently is paying him. No, $735,000 with the Colorado Avalanche. Sheldon, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You're not getting $735 million. Don't buy yourself 8 cars just yet. You're getting $735,000. So if you're going to get 8 cars, make them like Kias, something like that. A fleet of Kias. Okay, and then other news, and this came out yesterday. I didn't really include it in anything, but I'll talk about it a little bit here because it's worthy of note looking back. So Sergei Bobrovsky, now of the Florida Panthers, has talked a lot about how he never really seriously considered staying with Columbus last year, and they kept throwing offers at him, but he wasn't considering any of them. So the question again is, and I know it's a rehash, but with him admitting, yeah, I was not signing with Columbus, and from the way it's, and again, it's a translated article, so grain of salt on this, but if he went to Columbus, he went to Jarmo and said, I'm not staying, I'm done. I will play this season, but then I'm out of here. Should Jarmo have pulled the trigger on a trade sooner? Because he didn't pull the trigger on a trade at all. So should it have been a matter of Jarmo looking and going, okay, he's our number one goalie, but he wants out, so we're going to have to move his rights? Do you go to Florida, who probably would have been willing to talk trade with Columbus last summer about Bobrovsky? They had the cap space. They wanted him. He clearly likes the idea of being there. He signed there for, 7 years for $11 billion. He got that $735 million I was talking about giving to Sheldon Dries. Sorry, Sheldon. So yeah, should this have been a situation where Jarmo looks at teams that need goaltenders and go, hey, which one of you guys wants them? And figure something out for the long-term help that it would provide for the Columbus Blue Jackets organization. Bobrovsky would have commanded a pretty penny in return. And last but not least, Brian Boyle is still apparently waiting a solid contract offer. The thing I find interesting is this was on NHL.com. And it was reported right on July 1st and around July 1st that he had numerous offers and he was trying to figure out which one he was going to go with. And now here's an NHL.com article saying he's awaiting a solid contract offer. So, again, this time of year, things can change and what the truth is can change. And with Boyle, what he said is he figures that there's teams waiting to see where they're at with their cap, and then they're going to make him an offer. Anybody that gets Boyle, I think, will appreciate him. He's a hard worker, good guy, seems like a leader on and off the ice. And I do not expect him to be out of work. The thing is, every year we see a handful of players that end up getting professional tryouts instead of actual contracts. Is that where we're going to see Boyle? Is that what's going to happen with Jake Gardiner? I keep waiting for a Jake Gardiner signing, and it's just not happening. So there are some weird names that are still out there that you would think somebody with cap space would be offering the money. Like Ottawa, they've taken everything else on Toronto's blue line. Why not take Jake Gardiner? So we'll see what ends up happening. Let me know your thoughts in regards to where you think Boyle ends up, or hey, why not Jake Gardiner? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And if you're a Leafs fan, are you tired of seeing news yet that's not about the big RFA? Because, yeah, they've added a ton of players in the offseason. They're just beefing everything up. Lots of depth, which every organization needs. But it's not the big name everybody's waiting for. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all your support, everything that I'm able to do, and there's probably an Entertainment Guy video coming up later on today as well, but for now we got other stuff to do and some running around to do, so I'll do that, which means that there's going to be something big happening because I'm going to leave the house. Sam Bennett signed yesterday when he left the house, so I leave the house, something's going to happen. It's sort of like the Rodrigues settlement, and this trade came out while I was on the treadmill today. So, there you go. Thank you guys again. And I will talk to you very soon.